Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the FIU Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Owls' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So FIU's offense will get first crack at it today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man on the right. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They punted away on fourth down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Scanning the field, it's Collins. Here's the pressure. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
The play action fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Split backs here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run,
here's a little room there. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking downfield, it's Collins. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Booker.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Running into the open space. Makes it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Little over anxious. Out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Might have a chance. Avoids the punishment with the slide, and a good gain on that run. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on the money. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Now, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets at the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Booker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a
There's a crease. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Running inside, it's Morgan. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Kennesaw State right back to work.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Gonna run it. It's Morgan. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. 3rd down following the sack by the D. Looking for a man. It's Collins. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, the inside give. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. FIU set up with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll send the tight end in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to throw, it's Collins. It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He's past the 30. Racing down the left side. The 30. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, FIU.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Unleashes one. Caught over the middle. It's Gary. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Collins. Snagged out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Kennesaw State right back to work. Gets the back moving. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the move, he fires. And his throw is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Morgan. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Leaves it with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got his man down the middle. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's a heat. Buried before he could blink.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The option, the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the gun, running back gets to give. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out, force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw, it's Collins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Buckeyes who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside Pitbull Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. He'll return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Back to pass, it's Collins. Going to try to get it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Kennesaw State right back to work.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. On the ground, it's Woods. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be smacked to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Woods. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And the Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Give to the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. FIU will line up to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll keep it on the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Runs through the tackle. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route. Fine. Maybe a crease. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Finds his man. It's McNeil. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll keep it on the ground. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Stone. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Pulls it on the option. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like...
Leaping grab for a big gain. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The Owls headed quickly to the line. He'll try it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Dropping back, it's Collins. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Ford International comes out to start this drive. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll give it to him again. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now on the option. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. To the air, it's Collins. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
27, Kennesaw State, 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. Bringing it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They want to run this quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Collins. Working on the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but he got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Got room to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Anderson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The run inside. It's Franklin. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Tripped up for the tackle. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to throw, it's Collins. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Franklin. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rushes on him.
Quarterback gets sacked.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
The quarterback has to be able to get the ball out. When you're in an empty backfield, this area of the field, you don't have any tight ends or running backs helping you in pass pro. You've got 5 blockers, so you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, especially if they're adding extra guys, and the QB there needs to know if it's not open right away, I'm throwing this thing into the bleachers. He does not and gives up the big safety.
Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got his man. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give as they work on that clock. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.